Hi everyone, welcome to Code Together Telugu. So yesterday we are discussing about difference between find element and find elements. The method we are discussing right yesterday, but I got confused. Not confused. I just yeah, find elements and coming to same find element. This will return. First reference is this will return multiple web elements. Multiple web elements. Forget about typo, and this will return a single web element. When this case when it will works, if we have that kind of elements, okay, if we have those elements, okay, even if you have only single element, this will return only single element, but in the terms of list only, it will return always list. This point you have to remember list and web element. This thing you need to remember. Okay, coming to this one, this will be just a web element. Okay, and if we have multiple items, no, if we have multiple items, we will get all the elements, and by using list functions we can access. But here, if we are having multiple things, multiple elements, in that case it will return top one, the first one. It will return first come first serve. So whatever the element coming first, no, that will be printed. Coming will be print. Okay, this is the second scenario. Okay, third scenario is like if there is no elements, in that case, no elements case, find elements will return 0, because it's a list, right? So obviously it will return 0. It's return zeros. And coming to multiple sorry, here also no element, no. This is the third scenario, no element scenario. This scenario will help you, like it will return no such exception, no such element exception. So okay, we can see these things now, okay, in the practical way. The first thing is, if we have a multiple elements, so those things we need to think. This third thing we can see now. Okay, so here I'm just giving, here we got find elements, same I'm just copying in the second way. Okay, and here I'm just having only find element, and here it should be web element. Here div1, because the same name should be there, right? Like this you can define. Got it, no? Yeah, see, this is the find elements. So obviously in this sentence itself says like it will return multiple elements if we have. If we don't have, it will return 0. Okay, and coming to here, this will sentence itself says it will return only one web element. It will return only one web element. If there is no element, in that case it will return no such element. So let's print this thing, same thing here. Okay, and here we are going to give div1, but here size won't work because it is not a function, no. Just printing out div1 because we are not doing anything. Just this is the we can copy this thing, find element function. In the string you can put anything, whatever you want. So I'm just putting this one, and this one is for elements. Okay, this is the thing. Let's run it now. So what it will return, of course, in the same way it will be, what is that, it is in the only one thing. So you need to check, you need to take another one that you can take, and you just work on it. but as of now I'm just doing this in order to give some demo how can you do. So find elements and find element. So both you can use all the locators for the both things, but the thing is if you want to work with multiple things you need to work on it. So here this is returning this one, this object is returning, but here we are not taking this count because it will give you the count. Just change, I'm just giving Somo. I don't think Somo will be there in that what is that, in that page. So let's see what happened. First thing we are going to copy this one, because whenever the code the compiler will come here, it will terminate, so it won't come here. So I'm just copying this one before. Okay, so whenever it's coming here, no, it will terminate. Let's see. So here both cases there is no elements, but let's see what will happen. Okay, even I am also not sure. Solo loading, maximizing. Yeah, 1 2 3 4, so 4 seconds is completed. Even if you have a thread, 4 seconds, right? Here you can see there is coming. Here you can see find elements 0, it's returning. Okay, so we are getting here, in that case there is no error. That is the reason I moved out. After here web element is there, no, here itself we are getting error. You can see the line number also here somewhere it will mention no. Okay, here you can see no such element. This is the return, and the selector method is shop phone Somo. So this is the way. Okay, that is the difference. Okay, that's it. That's it for this one. So we can go to the next topic. So whatever I have created right here, so I'm just going to wipe it out. And here this one we need these things. Okay, up to this here we need a title, and we are going to maximize it. And now we are going to discuss about some CSS selector, right? So for that one we need this is the basic one. So for that one you may think like created, but here I have noted down for you. So I have copied that code itself here in this document, and I'm going to post this in my Git repository, so you can check it out there. Okay, here you can see all the whatever the underlined things are there, right? That is normal for your notes. You can put it in the comments while you are copying this code to thing. But here I have deleted all the main function, and the braces and all these things I have deleted. I have added just code. So this is for initiating initializing Chrome driver instance with driver object. Okay, once I created driver object, using that driver object we have one method that is called get. Using that get, you can navigate wherever you want. Okay, once you navigate, of course it will be in the if it is in a minimized size, it will be maximized. Then you are getting the title of the web page. Okay, once you get the title of web page, you are starting. You are just starting. Start play with what is that, locators. So by ID, by name, wherever you are seeing bold, right, that means that is the syntax of that particular area where okay. So all these things we have covered earlier. Okay, if you still have any doubt, no, you just go and check it out. Our videos, we have 2 videos as of now. Before videos, if you check, you come to know like what is that and what is what. Okay, and I'm just highlighting only by class name, those methods only. I'm just bolding it. That is the class yesterday we learned. Now we are going to learn about CSS selectors. So what is CSS selectors? You see, in some complex web pages, using these locators, ID, name and a link, in that case you might not find the locate the web element. In that case you are going to work with CSS selector. Okay, just put it some code CSS selector. Okay, in this CSS selector we have we do have we can use the combination of a tag and ID. and tag and class name, CLA class name, and we are just using the combination. Earlier we are just picking up only one element, and using that element we are just we are just locating the web element. Now we are just using combination in order to avoid confusion. If you have same kind of things, like in that case you can use this thing, or else tag name and attribute, right, attribute, what is tag, what is thing. For example, something you can see here in web element a href equal to www.google.com. In this case, this is the href is small case. Here href is the attribute and a is the tag, and here somewhere it will be id maximum you will have unique only. Some cases might be they copied thing. So like this is the id, and a class name, if it is class equal to, you may have like link like that. If it is a button, you may have like a btn something. So those kind of things, that is called button. So you are using all the combinations, where whatever the combinations present a particular web element, you are just making out. We are just clearing, we are just giving some more information in order to avoid confusion. That is what we are doing here. Okay, so like this, with these combinations we are going to check. Let's look into it. Okay, now first thing is id. Just check with the id. So right, we have created object for the cron driver, so that is called a driver. Using the driver dot, here obviously you need to go with the find element, and here you have to give class name by and followed by css selector. This is the method. Okay, in this css selector you need to pass the value. So first thing we are going to do with css selector, and here first thing is id, using id. Okay, so here whenever you are using id, you have to remember, like if you are using with css selector, if you are not using css selector, no need. Then if you are using with css selector, you need to do hash and followed by id. So in order to go with id, okay, here we are opened and click on here. Let's see, inspect. No. See, I'll just click on this and just select inspect. Okay. Here you are just going with what is that id, right? So first thing we can go with this one. This would be better, right? Just close this one, click on this and click on this. Yeah, here you can see class is there, but we need id. So id is search query top. Okay, so here you are using, and once you have added a code, then you come to know like, okay, this is correct or this is wrong. But if you want to ensure like whatever picking my id, is that correct or not, in that case you can just give control f. You will have this one. Okay, you just paste it over here. So once you pasted, you can see here it's highlighted. Just click on enter if you want to check. Here you can see this page is this place, it is highlighting, and you can see number of occurrences also, 1 of 1. Okay, like this you can ensure before going to copy into your script. Okay, so by using this you can save most of the time. So this is the thing. So I have selected the correct one, search query top. Where is my code? Yeah, here I need to put it. Okay, and of course this is the thing, right? This is the text box. So in order to add something to that, you need to do pass what is that send case. In that send case I'm going to add Somo, my name I'm giving. That's it. Okay, enter. Okay, just run it now. Whether it works or not, we need to check it, right? maximizing, it's not entering, so it's not working. No, still it's working. No, something is going on here. There is no error, means we got it. Just give some thread dot sleep, so that it will stay sometime in order to check, right? So it should be not short, it's not strings. Okay, you have to give the number. Okay, run it now again. I'm not sure, it's not error, but it's kind of fast. Yeah, it's giving. So okay, so this is one way. Okay, this is one way, and another way is like same thing using id, and if you have same id somewhere, in order to avoid, you can give a tag also here. So you just give tag. What is the tag here? Input is the tag. No, here you can see this is the input is the tag. So you are just giving input here before hash. Okay, same thing, like I'm just commented out this because we need to check, right, whether it's work or not. Okay, same thing using id and using using tag and id. Of course this is optional, both are working same, there is no difference. But some cases, if you want to make clear, I mean make sure, in that case you can work. Maximizing and entering, so it's working. Okay, so using id and using tag and id. Now next concept is next attribute, I mean next item, that is like using, what is that, yeah, using class name. Okay, we can keep this thing because we are going to have this thing without that. Okay, so I'm just copying same, sorry, I'm just copying same thing, and here by css selector input search, right? So here we are going to change something, and based on that this method also will change. So I'm just removing now. Now yeah, this one we just identify, this one we want to identify this thing, just click on this, not like this. Okay, now click on here and just inspect. Okay, now we are working with the class name. So here you can see this is the class name, right? Not this one, I guess. Okay, copy this and Control F, just paste it over here, just check it. See here it is highlighting entire page. If you click on enter, it will highlighting entire page. So this is not a correct one, this is it's selected wrongly. Again just click on here, you need to click here and just inspect. So it is yes, earlier it was selected entire page, so you need to go work with you need to be very cautious while you are working with this. See here also it is selecting entire thing, but we need only this thing, only this thing. Yeah, here I got it. Something it's body hide search language. No, it's not coming. Give something search, then click on here, will it work? Click on inspect. Now here you can see button, you can see button B, button is there, but here it is not button. why? Again close this, refresh. So in order to avoid this confusion, we have one selector hub. We will do, end of this session that, so that it will avoid a lot of confusion to us. So I'm just clicking it, right? Inspect. Body ID again, it's same thing, but not this one. Okay, let's search, like, we got something right here. Element, button, we got, how can I copy this? Whenever I'm changing, button, button. Okay, let's search with button. Button. See, we have 16 occurrences. So this is one more button, this is another button, this is another button. Where is our button? Yeah, I got it. Where is that? Go up, go up, go up. Yeah, this is the button. Yeah, here we have it. Yeah, got it here. See here, if you search with, if you copy this name and just paste it over here, you can see we have three items here. Button search with the name. Okay, 3 occurrences are there. So it is highlighting. Okay, but here, enter, again enter, enter. First thing we need. Yeah, this is what we need. But we are working with what we are working, and we are working with class, right? So just copy this class name, okay, and paste it over here. And we need only class name, no quotes and no class equal to something. We are just copying class name. Here you can see occurrences is only 1, but here you have, space or something, right? You can remove these things. You can search now, enter, even though we have 1, right? So you can use this one, just button search, and here in your code you just you just add in the quotes. But this is the class, right? Class always need dot. Okay, here ID always need this symbol, hash symbol, and class always need dot. You need to remember this class name. I'm just giving dot here so that you can remember. Okay, these things you have to remember. And what this will do, this will do the button, right? A button will do click operations always. Okay, that's it. Click, no? Okay, now I just want to make sure, like, whatever the after entering the page, is that giving correct or not. I just want to know. So I'm just copying that thing. Okay, here after search, after clicking search, clicking CH, after clicking search. Okay, just save it now and run it. I gave enter anyway. Somo is there. Yeah, it's clicked. So after that it will wait for 4 seconds, and this will close. Something is there, no? Loaded page. Yeah. Why? So this is what after clicking search. Okay, where is console? Here you can see search my shop. After clicking search we got another output. Okay, so this is working fine. And if you want to work with along with the tag, so same thing, we are just copying this and pasting over here, and here using class name, here only ID, right? Only ID. Here only ID, here tag and ID, here only class name, here class name and tag and class name. That would be that works. Tag and class name. Okay, here you need to put tag only. what is the tag here? Button. So tag is button, right? Here this is the tag. You just copy that. Why you need to type it again? So I'm just copying that tag. So I'm just clicking on it. Button dot search. Click on it. And before that, I just want to ensure, like, you know, I need to comment it out because I want to know like which one is working. Okay. So now we are working with the tag and class name. The combination of tag and class. Of course, you know, the tag name is optional. If you want to use, in order to avoid confusion, you can use it. Okay. If you have you know, same kind of class names somewhere, in that case, in order to identify unique, you can use this. So it's loading, maximizing, enter SOMU, then click on search. Search. Yeah, it's working. Fine. Here, yeah, it's worked. So driver.getTitle, here it works with both. So this combination is also completed. So as of now, we have checked the four. First one is tag, and the second one is tag and first one is ID, and the second one ID always with the hashtag, and after that we are using tag and ID combination. Then after that class name, after that tag and class name, the combination of tag and class name. So total 4 we have done. Okay. Now what is that another one? So I'm just copying same and paste it over here. Okay. Now using tag, right? Now I told you, right? And attribute, using attribute. Okay. Now remove these quotes, and this one also we need to remove, and I don't think it's required. Yeah, we can use. Now we need to search for attribute. What attribute we can go? We can go with this attribute, no? Yeah, we can go this attribute here. Name search. Same thing. I'm just doing same action again and again. Okay, here instead, you know, I'm just selecting attribute. So for attribute, you need to put it in the quotes. Okay, like this you need to do. So you need to put it in the square brackets. Okay. And here, why you are having this slash, right? In order to, in Java, if you are giving quotes like this, it will consider as a string. Correct. But if you want to use anything like, you know, sy system dot out dot println, okay, in this one, yeah, string, right? If you click on this and you just click on, you know, put it, comment, all these things, I just want to explain, like, you know, what is that. That's what. Okay, I'm just commenting out. So here it will print like directly string, and I'm just want to put it these also. Okay, it's okay. Even if it's run, we can see a string right here, string. It will open and close. We don't want that page. We want this only string, 35th line. We are running for the 35th line. So after that, string will print, right? String. But I want to print, you know, with the quotes. In that case, what you can do now, you just put like this. After that, you need to put slash, then again, you know, closing, same slash, and then put it. Why it came 2 times? String. Yeah, not sure whether it will work or not, but it is showing some error. use like this only, right? It's not working. String done. But this one is not considering as a string. And we need to have something here, I guess. HA high cold not working. Okay, let's run now. Let's see. Okay, let's remove this. We can focus. That is what I heard, like, if we are using something, in that case you need to use this one. Okay, that is the reason we are using that forward slash. If you don't want to use that forward slash, you can remove it and just put it in the single quote. Okay, it will work. Okay, this is what we are thinking. Submit search. Here we are just passing the attribute name is name, and that value is search. Okay, we are just passing it, and we are just clicking to just try to run it out. So move and clicked, and it's worked. Okay, so it's working. Okay, after that we have another thing, like, using tag and attribute. This is the thing, our final thing, using attribute and tag. So tag is common for all, wherever you are working, right? You are working with a tag is common. Apart from that, you are just doing some other operations. Here you need to attach tag. No, you need to give just input. Here name, right? You need to give input, I guess. What is not input? Here the button is, right? Tag is button. Button. Okay. Just search and tag. Okay, let's check it out whether it works or not. It's not working. Oh, it's working. Okay, fine. See here, that's what CSS selectors, most of the times we are using these combinations only. Apart from these combinations, you can do customize tags also, but apart from that, we are using most things. We are going to use this one only for what is that, recap, quick recap. So here, this is, we are just initiating object for the Chrome driver. After that, we are going to this page, then we are just maximizing the screen, then we are just printing out the name of the web page. After that, we are using CSS selector using ID. Yeah, by using selector, we are using ID. So whenever you are using selector, you need to know, like, you need to add some special character before that one. So here I am using, for whenever I am using ID, I need to use special character, that is hashtag. Okay, after that, if you are using combination of tag and ID, before hashtag you need to put the tag. What is the tag of that one? Okay, after that, we are just checking for the class name. Whenever you are using class name, you have to add a dot before that. Okay, that you need to remember. Whenever you are using a tag and a class name, just put before dot, you just put the tag name, that is button. Okay, after that attribute, whenever you are using attribute, you need to do like, you need to use square brackets followed by attribute name equal to the value. The value has to be in the quotes. So if you want to add double quotes, you can use double quotes and followed by the forward slash. Okay, this slash has to be there, otherwise it won't work. Okay, like this it will be there. If you don't want to use the tag and that slash confusion, you just put it in the single quote. If you put it in the single quote, then it won't give any error. And if you want to use that thing with along with the tag on tag attribute, you just put tag before that, that square bracket. That's it for today's video. And that's it for CSS selector. Maximum we are using this CSS selector, this thing. And I'm going to add these things also here. This is the day 1. We can put like this, day 1, and whatever I'm just copying, right? This is day 2. Okay, of course I will edit something, and I will just edit, and I will do something tinkering, and I will before going to upload into the as of now I didn't upload anything in the in my GitHub. Okay, but I will upload soon. Okay, this document will upload soon, so you can check it out there. Okay, and I told you, right, we have one thing like selector hub. Okay, let's check with that selector hub. I heard that, like, I'm not sure about that CL selector hub. So this will make you your job very easy, I guess. Okay, I think this is thinking like, I am a robot. Chrome, because as of now we are just running through automation, right? So that's what. Go with this your screen, and here selector hub, search with selector hub. Yeah, this is the thing. Yeah, so it will eliminate all the confusion, and you can install to your Chrome. Okay, selector hub XPath, and here it will have, you will have a paid and normal version also. Get free and advanced experts course ends with no need, we don't want. Add to Chrome, here we have extension, like just click on add to Chrome here. So whenever you are just adding Chrome, no, it will add to your Chrome. So you will have like this, just click on add to Chrome. So this is the absolutely free. You can add it. Of course there is a paid versions also. In paid versions they may have has been added to your Chrome. Okay, so for me it's added to my Chrome. Just to go with our page index, something we have, right? Where is that? We have one page, no? Copy that page. So it will make you a little bit confusion. Earlier, see, I have in this video itself, I got confused, right? I'm not sure like what I'm working on it. Not here, paste it here. Literally I didn't get what I am working on it. So you just click on here, and here you can see the selector hub is there, no? You will have directly selector hub. For example, if you want to copy this particular thing, here you will have, earlier it was not there, now it was there. Now you want to copy ID for this, that for that one, what is that particular element, you can copy this ID and paste it. You can paste it wherever you want. I'm just pasting over here. What is this? It's not copied. Copy name. I'm just copying the name by its, yeah, submit search, copy the name. So same thing, same I'm going to do all the elements. Selector hub, copy ID. For that one, if you want to work with ID, this is the name, right? This is the ID attribute is not available for this element. Okay, this element there is no ID, that is what it is saying. And go to another thing, and copy name is done. Copy relevant XPath, this is we don't have copy relevant selector. This we can do. XPath we had to cover, right? So I'm not copying that. So this is the what is that? This is the attribute. Same thing we did right here. Same thing we did. Where is that? Button. Here same thing we did here. Okay, by using attribute like this you can use it, or else if so if you want to use more precise, you just click on it, right click, then inspect, click on inspect here, and in inspect you will have here you will have, right, this page. Just go to this page. Here you will have selector hub. In this one you can select selector hub. So whenever you are selecting selector hub, you will have like this. Okay, so just copy this thing. See here, as of now it is highlighting this one. Okay, if you want to highlight this one, you need to click on here and just check this one. So as of now it is highlighting this one, and for these things you will have XPath and CSS selector, index XPath, jQuery, all these things will come here. For example, if you want to check, if you want to go with another thing, you can go it. Okay, and if you want to work with this one, you can check with this one. Okay, you will have all these things. Okay, and if you want to verify, just copy this, not relevant index XPath, relevant XPath is there, and index XPath is there, normal, where is that, CSS selector is there, and we have another also, ID is there. Here ID is search query, so you can copy this ID and just check whether it's working fine or not. Just give Control F and paste it over here, and here you can see list of IDs, how many what is that, entries, not entries, how many occurrences are there. You can see here 1 of 1, and you can see here 1 of 1, like this. You can see here like this. It will make you easy. I mean, tag name is input and absolute XPath, everything will be there. If you need to just hover your mouse, you just go to select this icon and just click on the object wherever you want. Here you can see I'm just clicking on sign in. Here you can see all these things will be coming. Okay, this is what XPath. So I have added to my thing. If you want, you can edit your thing. Just select selector hub, this one thing. Once you added here to your Chrome, here you can see remove from Chrome, because I have already added now. That is the reason. Okay, so it will be easy to in order to, because see, for identifying the locator itself, in this session itself I took time, because I put it's not loading properly. Okay, that is the thing. Yeah, that's it for today's video. If you like this video, just like, share with your friends who are willing to learn Selenium, and subscribe. Okay, thank you for watching this video. I'm not saving this. Of course I will put this thing into in the GitHub. You can refer it. Whatever I am just doing, I'm just pasting over here. That's it. Apart from that, nothing. Okay, just control save. We can do later. Okay, thank you. Bye bye.